Go ahead.
The anchor's going up and we're sailing 70 nautical miles today.
So you're gonna get up top here, and you're gonna direct the main. You're gonna direct the main up.
We're hoisting the main and are sailing west to the Dry Tortugas.
All right, we're going up. Oh my gosh, it's a big yellowtail.
Yellowtail!
Holy cow. Look, wait, get this on camera. That's a huge yellowtail. Oh, trolling, what? Look at that. He caught a massive yellowtail.
I'm feeling lucky now. Keep rolling, no limits, I keep going. Nothing, no nothing could stop me. I'm feeling lucky now. My moment is happening, I know it all, yeah, no doubt, yeah. I'm feeling lucky now.
Babe, are you having the time of your life today?
Oh my gosh. Saw a bunch of birds diving. I think it's just a bunch of bonita, but still.
Who said you can't fish behind a bedsheet boat?
That's right.
The night is young, let's see where it takes us. So let's kill the lights, roll the dice. Just another heater on a Friday night. Ooh-wee, what's that sound?
We just got anchored at Dry Tortugas and the trip took us all of about 8 hours, about what we were expecting, 8 to 10 hours. And the water here is by far the clearest and most beautiful, crystal clear water that we've seen so far. We can literally see our color on our anchor chain in the water. I'm gonna show you guys. It's just so beautiful. Can't wait to explore this amazing historical place that has just so much great history here. You can literally see the anchor all the way down, which is the first time we've been able to do that. So, so beautiful.
You know, this is a national park and just absolutely stunning. You're coming west from Key West, and next thing you know, this just beautiful red brick statue is sticking out of the water. There's not much around. In fact, there's only 7 islands here in Dry Tortugas.
That's cool. I would love to take a ride on one of those. We're not in his way, are we? I think we should get out of the way. I kind of feel like we are totally in his way. Oh my goodness. That is so stinking cool. Each morning at 8:30, the seaplane drops tourists off at Fort Jefferson. That's the only way to get here unless you come by a private boat or a ferry.
Oh, such a sunny day when nothing's in our way. Take my hand and we'll get lost. with you.
This place is massive. In fact, the only way to describe it in my mind is that I could totally see an entire NFL stadium inside the walls of Fort Jefferson.
Yeah, it's huge. Made out of 16 million bricks here, 1800s era fort. We can't wait to show it to you. So let's go explore.
Yes.
I'll be there. Oh, such a sunny day when nothing's in our way. Take my hand and we'll get lost together. There is always something new and a million things to do. I want to explore the world with you.
The fort spans 16 acres. To give you some perspective, that's about 12 football fields. It's the biggest masonry structure in the country.
It lasts forever. There's so much left to see, and life is so much better when you are here with me, even in distance.
The whole place echoes with history.
This building is really unique. This is actually a furnace, and it was a furnace for cannonballs. So they would actually fill it full of coal, light it on fire, and then they would drop the cannonballs, or the big iron balls, into the furnace for about 30 minutes, and they would roll down this chute, and then they would be red hot. And the purpose of that was before the Civil War, the ships were all made out of wood. So when they would fire these cannonballs out, the cannonballs being red hot, they would actually take them with tongs or kettles, and they would take them and run them upstairs to the cannons. They'd fire them into the ships with the intent of setting the ships ablaze. But this furnace was actually quickly rendered obsolete once it was built, because at that same time they were starting to make ships out of ironclad during the Civil War period, no longer wood.
Construction started in 1846 with plans of the fort being a military garrison to protect the Florida Straits. But Fort Jefferson never quite could decide what it wanted to be. It's been a coaling station, a prison, quarantine spot, and during the Civil War, it even housed families. In its prime, this fort housed over 1,800 people, not just soldiers, but women, children, and slaves. By 1888, the military rendered the fort useless because of its cost to maintain. Interestingly enough, the construction of the fort was never truly completed.
If you watched our Key West video, you'll remember us talking about Dr. Samuel Mudd and how he became famous for his involvement in President Lincoln's assassination. He was sent to Fort Jefferson to serve out his life sentence in prison, but was released early due to his heroic actions and leadership during the island's yellow fever epidemic. Although released on good behavior, his name was still Mudd in the court of public opinion.
We walked this fort top to bottom in complete awe of its magnitude. It's truly a sight to behold, not just because of its size, but also the logistics of its location. We're 70 nautical miles from Key West and only 109 from Cuba, which presents another problem. the influx of Cuban migrants. Park rangers tell us they're seeing more than 2,000 migrants landing in the Florida Keys each month, searching for a better life. This includes 40 migrants who came ashore during our time at Fort Jefferson. How are you feeling right now, Alex?
Very happy.
Yeah.
Estando en la tierra de los sueños.
We're sharing their eye-opening stories in our next episode.